afternoon, everybody. Hello, hello. How y'all doing? Hope y'all has been having a good day today. I'm pretty tired. I feel like that's most days. I say it most days, at least. Well, anyway, welcome in, Rose. Congrats on getting first. Hello, hello. And Thunder, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you guys are both doing well. But yeah, today is Subnautica. Yes, I still really want to play Mecha Chameleon. I have it right here. Needs to update. I also want to play the new Peak update. I might do that on my own, though. I was already thinking about doing that on Tuesday. Tuesday. But yeah. Subnautica, I'm here for— oh, Rose! Rose, I'm sorry. I knew I forgot something. I forgot to change the title again. Okay, well, here. You know what, Rose? Subnautica. I know, I'm just pulling your— right, but Rose, you're right. I just lied to everybody on accident again by forgetting to change the title. I have it set on YouTube just fine. Whatever. According to my metrics, maybe at most 3 people click the go live notification anyway. So, whatever. Yeah, it says like 3 last time, 0, 3, yeah. So, whatever, I lied to 3 people. Not really, I was just mistaken. But, yeah, here. Aurora Lightwind, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. You came in right at the beginning. Welcome, welcome. I was one of those people that betrayal. Yeah, sorry. Welcome in, raiders. How are you going? How you doing? How'd stream go? What were you streaming? How'd it go? Welcome in. Dude Quack, thank you so much for the follow. If you guys saw the notification about art, I am heavily sorry. I forgot to change the title in today's Subnautica. But I can show you guys the art I did yesterday. If that's why. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. I sometimes forget to change the game and title. But here. Here, let me pull it up for you. Stream art today? Listen. I can. Except the YouTube thumbnail is Subnautica themed. The YouTube I could do quick art. I'll give you guys some quick art. I do the same thing. You're not alone. Yeah, see, Do Quack gets it. But for those who don't know me, I am Dance Awakening. I do a variety of stuff like Subnautica and forgetting to change my titles and categories and stuff. But I'll give you guys quick art. I'll give you guys a little bit. I also do other things like Paper Mario, Fire Emblem, Zelda, randomizers, all the sorts of stuff because I am very varietied. Here. I told my community and you would. I told my community you would and I have to. Okay, so guys, this is a Zelda turtle. This is what I drew yesterday. It's a Zelda turtle. Love her, glad you like her. She's based off the Spirit Tracks Zelda, and I made the shell like Triforce. I'm very bad at it, as you can see. So that's what I drew, if that means anything to anyone. Here, I'll say hi. There, I drew a hi. That's art, right? Listen, I can try to do a quick 10-minute art for you guys, but what do you want me to draw? I'm gonna close this project. No, don't save. Chat writing is now drawing. It is. It's basically the same thing. What is writing if not the art of letters? I could try to write Japanese. How do I write Japanese? Hey, why are you not here? I've been learning Japanese, guys. I said, why are you not here? Hello? I'm not very far. I said, come here. Guys, it doesn't even want to pop up the art. Hello? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up that. And then I will do... I can't read it or write it, but I know some words. I cannot write it. So what I've been going through is I've been learning the kanji. I've been learning quite a bit of kanji. Like, come on, why are you not showing up? Are you like... There we go, finally. Whatever, it's wrong size, I don't care. So like, this is like... No. No, that's not no. I'm okay, yeah, I can't do this. Can I like add a text box? No, I can't. I'm bad at this. But what do you want me to draw real quick? Unrelated to Japanese. Yeah, this is like mountain. That's like mountain or something. There you guys go. Quick Japanese lesson. That is mountain. It's like a linked potato. Okay, I want to draw a real quick linked potato. Sorry YouTube is starting here because I failed my Twitch chat. So you guys get a linked potato as well. And then I'll get into Subnautica. How do you read that? That is san or yama. Depending on the word. Because a lot of Japanese kanji have 2 readings. Sometimes they have more than that. It's crazy. Okay, so guys, this is gonna be with my mouse, because I don't have my thingy set up. So, a linked potato. Let's draw the potato. Guess what? What? What am I guessing? That is a very poor potato. Oh, I don't have my thing plugged in either. But welcome in, Fusion. How's it going? Hello, hello. There we go. That's potato. That's very potato shaped. You just packed the first edition Charizard? Let's go. I don't know what that means, but I know it involves Pokemon cards, and that's cool. What's potato color? What's potato color? This is potato. That's brown. This is potato enough, right? Boom. That's a very dark potato. I'll make it a little lighter. Boom. Potato. Now I gotta make it a link. It looks like a bean. It's a potato. It's a potato. Okay. Hat. Gotta do a hat. It needs some spots? Okay. It's a potato. I want to make the outline for the hat a little bit thinner. Potato. Alright guys, I cannot say the word for the thing I'm drawing a link version of. Because Lizzie said no. But Lizzie, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. Guys, I don't know how to draw a link hat. As much as I love the Zelda series, I don't know how to draw. I'm not an artist. Like... That's basically the same. So, by the way guys, this is just a quick drawing. The Zelda turtle took me like 3 hours. I'm trying to do this in like 10 minutes. Because I do still owe everyone Subnautica. I just said potato, didn't I? I did say it, I think. Great, what was the punishment if I said the word? Did I say something in there? Do I spin the punishment wheel? Is that what the punishment wheel is actually for? I said it, I know, I thought I said it, and then I realized I didn't say it until I said it. I'm also not doing layers here, guys. Last time I did layers... Dun, 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 dun. This is very choppy, quick art. Okay, guys, I hope you guys, learn listening, getting foods, taking care of the doggos. Alrighty. Master Sword 2, I will. I'm just very bad at this. That size is fine. Whatever, it's close enough. Okay, sword. Sword. Let me draw a shield real quick. That is not a shield. What is that? That is not a shield. Okay, the shield's too much effort. I'll give you guys the sword. Sword. That was a boot? It was a boot. Sword. How do I draw this in terms of angle? Maybe he has the sword like this. Okay, so like he's holding the sword behind him, and here's the little thingy of the sword, right? It's a knife. All right, let's get light blue, and I'll spin the punishment wheel for you guys in just a sec. I just want to finish the potato first. Plus, it involves a lot of more gamey stuffs. Dupe. That's not the right color. I don't care. Knife? Yeah, it's a knife. It's also the wrong color. I need like brown. I like it brown. The Hylian hero is now an assassin. Yeah, basically. This is what happens when he uses the Kokiri sword when he's an adult. Where's brown? Is this brown? It's brown enough. There we go. You know what? I can draw a real quick shield. Why not? Okay. Okay. Wrong tool. Dupe. Sure. Why not? It's basically the same thing. Oh, don't worry. I really don't know why automod's like that. I have automod set to extreme. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We decided Majora's Mask, he was too young to have that big sword. Gave him the little sword. Yeah. Ozma, yeah. I'd rather have it too moderated and then I allow things than having it under moderated. That's my thought process. Okay, just like a darker blue. Doop. Me sitting here right now wanting a drawing pad even though I can't draw. Me too. I used my Surface Pro to art stream the other day. Which my art stream was actually supposed to be yesterday. Oh, what is that? What did I do there? Everything is in yeah, exactly. Maybe I should lower auto mod actually. Because I realize if it blocks some things, it actually makes you think about what it might be trying to say, which... yeah, that's actually not a good idea. I'll adjust. I'll adjust it later. No. That's not how it is. This like winged. It's like do. There, basically. That's the link potato, guys. That's the link. Oh, I just said it again. Well, how long was the timer supposed to be? I didn't set a timer. Yeah, me and Dude got some errands to take care of. Hope you have fun in the Subnautica stream. All right, have a good errands. I hope you guys like the link potato. I'll spin the punishment wheel in just a sec. And thank you again so much for. I didn't even give you a shout out, guys. I'm terrible. I am a terrible streamer. Unless Rose gave you guys a shout out. But I doubt Rose. Oh, Rose did. Never mind. Good job, Rose. I was about to say I doubt you did your job, but you did. Looks like Mike Wazowski's little cousin. Kind of, maybe. Okay, well, I'll save this. I'm leaving, forget you! No, Rose, come back, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Link... Tato.png. I want PNG. I guess I'll post this too, why not? Cool. Okay, that's the link Tato. But yes, hope you all have a good rest of your day. And sorry, YouTube. We're, if you had a little red feather, you could be Robin Hood. I would have to have a bow for that. I don't have a bow. Yes. Okay, so YouTube, sorry about that. You guys got a little fun, if you're watching the VOD or there. Little fun art segment, I guess. Honestly, though, if I try to do art at the start of each stream, I'll start to get better over time. Okay, first things first. Subnautica. 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 It's Robin Hood in a Zelda alternate universe. True. True. Okay, there it is. It's open. I'll get you guys your Subnautica. Why is it smaller? I messed with the capture. Now it's worked. There we go. And you guys get punishment wheel though. I don't know how long I wasn't supposed to say potato, but I think it was long enough. I just gotta spin it once. Oh, you guys got double music. Yep. Okay. Open the punishments. This is what I had for the subathon. These aren't great. I basically already did that one. Anyway, whatever. Here you guys go. Doop. What if I just, like, don't do it? Guys, I literally already did that. Okay, it's fine. I must speak in rhyme for a time. But the time of which I speak shall be something. How do I rhyme with this? Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel, and then the timer will start for real. Please don't be long. I would have much rather a song. Better not be the rest of the stream, for I cannot keep up. So help me. I must rhyme for 4 minutes. I must test my limits. Or rather, I should say, I won't test my limits today. I must open the clock and start the timer's stock. That was close. It was indeed. But thankfully, I have a steed, but I don't have a steed. Because that's a horse. And if I had a horse, that would change the course of history, of course. Is rhyming with the same word count? Or did I mess up about? In a world where everyone is a vegetable from created— wait, no. Okay, so how do I rhyme when reading chat? Do I just ignore it for that? Or do I make stuff up to read the words so that they rhyme? What rhymes with words? Within the something. I never said that these rhymes would be good. I hope that was already understood. But today we Subnautica into the deep. So help us. This place may make us weep. We've upgrades abound. And ways deeper still. Sometimes I wish I was a farmer with a mill. For this ocean is cruel, And I cannot stand it. But to dive deeper... we must sit in our boat to float. These rhymes are so poor. I hope they're not a bore. But I'll catch up with chat when I'm done. Because the timer is not that... the timer should soon be unspun. So walking in circles I will. For the time being, as I won't hold still. But progress is nigh for a time, because of the words of which I must rhyme. How long is it going to continue to be? But a minute still, the rhyming for me. Is it actually rhyming, or am I creating a poem? If I only rhyme with every other line sum. And making up words, is that allowed? Or would that draw in a disappointed crowd? I know not the answers I seek. I just use seek again. I don't want to do that again. I know not the answer. Dr. Seuss made up words, you'll be fine. Fine I will be within this sea. For if I... I don't know how to create made up words though. Something, something. But I would easily if I was in the snow. I'm glad 4 minutes is not that long. Because seriously, I'm done. Okay, thank you. Thank you! Lizzie, I hope that was worth the potato. I don't know how to make up words like Dr. Seuss did. I'll overthink the made up words. Alright, in a world where everyone is vegetable, in a world where everyone is a vegetable, from the creators who brought you VeggieTales in that one movie everyone hates. Introducing The Legend of Zelda, the Potato of Time, featuring Robin Hood, Princess Eggplant, and the evil green bean. I would watch that though. I would. So what's the plan today? What's the itinerary? I'm kind of just here. I kind of just exist. Oh yeah, guys, I never finished breakfast, by the way. I still have like a bagel that's only had like 2 bites taken out of it. I had 2 bagels, so I ate the other one, but... Rose, it's okay, Okay, so here's the thing. With my appetite. Yeah, I ate 1. I had a whole bagel still. It's just, I should eat more than 1. Probably. It's just like, my appetite is very weird. Because... I can't really eat too much at once. Like, I need to get myself, like, smoothies or shakes that are just, like, in the fridge to drink or something. Because I'll be honest, I need to actually gain more weight myself. It's just difficult to eat. So I'm running in circles for some reason. Oh yeah, I was gonna refill the thingies. My, let me check the one down here. My bioreactors. Okay, I need 4 of them. But, yeah. What do I wanna do? Because I need to go back and get some kyanite, right? I can't hold the 4th one. Did I upgrade my, my prawn suit's depth? I did. Okay. So, guys, I can go back into the cave to get some kyanite. That's really what I need to do, I guess. I already have the suit that I need. Like, the swimming suit that I needed. Okay, this goes my bioreactor. I'll just put one in. I don't need both of them. I feel like the game's a little loud though, but that's okay. Oh, but Rose, you are here now. I know I mentioned some things on the Paper Mario stream about my thoughts on ADHD and etc. and personality types. I still went on that rant, but you were gone. I hope things didn't leave off in a weird position. Guys, why is my stuff... Why do I not have enough storage? Nope, I need a flashlight. Where's my flashlight? Oh, I grabbed battery. That's why. But yeah, there's definitely a lot about personality though that, like, unless you know the person's day-to-day life, you're gonna let you know if you're offended. Okay, good. Cause like there's a lot of like subtleties to things. But my biggest point is I feel like just like to a certain degree some quote-unquote issues are just personality. Just a rarer one. Okay, but what am I doing? I'm kind of just walking in circles. I need to stop doing that. Let's, so I upgraded my sea moth. So this can go deeper too, right? Mark 2? Yeah. Guys, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go... Oh, I need to grab my ion cubes, actually. If I need to make a tablet. That's what I need to do. Guys, I remember what I need to do. And there's some prepping I need to do that I completely didn't do. And that's what I needed to do. I remember. I also kind of want to go back to the island. The island. Up on the surface. Okay, I need these cubes. For some reason. It's these cubes that allow me to make the tablets. Gel sack, I don't have many of those. Okay, I want to go on a gel sack run. Maybe I can find some. Just a quick trip on my sea moth. Really rude. Oh, why do you need to be repaired? Oh yeah, I remember. Last time I was getting attacked by the guy. Not attacked by the guy, but like the Reaper. The Reaper Leviathan was right there saying hi to me. It was really rude. I don't know why he would do that to me. But okay. I want to make a quick run to Life Pod 19. Because that area has some gel sacks. And I remember some things were... I would definitely say personality comes into play for some things. But similar to how autism is spectrum, ADHD is also a spectrum from how it affects the individuals in daily interactions. It'd be unfair to categorize ADHD as an extroversion across ADHD because it affects everyone differently. No, I get that. I actually don't tie it to extroversion. I tie it to intuition. More so. Because that's less out of the, like, physical world. More about, like... Literally... It's like the weird one. And everyone has varying degrees of it. And from my experience, at least, people with a higher dominant extroverted intuition seem to have ADHD a lot more commonly. That's kind of my point. That's what I wanted to make, like the correlation between those. And my point is that it's not the last D that stands for disorder. I'd argue it's not a disorder until a certain point. That's basically where my argument lies. Okay, Life Pod 19's this way. I can also visit the island while I'm over there. But does that make sense? I thought you were talking about extrovert personality and trying ADHD. That makes so much more sense. I thought you had said personality. I did say personality. Hello, Jacquel. Did I pronounce that right? Jacquel Rose 9. Welcome in. How's it going? If I pronounced it wrong, feel free to correct me. But hello, welcome. Yeah, no, I want it tied to extroversion. But also another thing is that, like, extroversion in the Big Five, the Ocean model is different than extroversion in the MBTI 16 personalities model. Cause, like, you can be an E-type but still be very introverted in terms of, like, day-to-day life. And you can be an I-type but still be somewhat more outgoing. Because it's really about, like, one, your personal, like, growth in these areas and stuff. But also, like, just the varying degrees of other stuff. Like, maybe you're an extrovert, but you just have social anxiety. Or you're an introvert, but you don't actually, you know, you can still deal with and, like, interact with people on a day-to-day visit. Let's follow you on X and appreciate a follow back? Sure. I can't do that right now because I'm in the middle of Subnautica.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But sure, I'll take a look at that. Is all I can say. I mean, yeah. So, like, basically my whole argument is that things just can't easily be put into different boxes, essentially. Like, for me, I am literally a walking, not, like, difference, but, like, I'm a walking contradiction, kind of the sort. Because, like, I'm an INTJ. I know full well, through and through, I'm an INTJ. But I have the introverted feeling a lot stronger than a lot of the others. And your Enneagram type can also help with things in that regard too. Like, apparently an INTJ with Enneagram type 9, not common at all. Which makes sense, and it's why I never seem to fit into the stereotypes. Rose brain is confused, but I see your point now. I'd argue it's a disorder as it can disrupt physical and mental functions. The behind the scenes of ADHD is devastating. Many people hide that aspect. See, that's fair too. I am speaking from my own observations and don't know the inside of people's minds. That's the true point. My argument is it can be a disorder. Not that it necessarily is. That's my point. Because, like, yes, I definitely think the disorders do exist. But I also think some people might get told they have it when they don't. It's just it's just funny how odd things can be. That's lithium. I like lithium. And I also really like looking into these things too. Though I don't actually do too much actual research, I kind of just observe and kind of just like figure things out. Why are there no gel sacks down here though? I needed those. Like, I wanted to get some because I need them for aerogel if I need that for any reason. But all I've got is, like, creature eggs. I already got this data, didn't I? Did I not get this data? Oh, I did. Okay. We're fine. I thought I didn't get that data for some reason. I also swap between saying data and data all the time for no reason. I actually really dislike the term spectrum for ADHD and autism because spectrums are a continuum. A straight line from one side to the other. Autism and ADHD aren't like that. It's closer to a pie chart than a line. See, that's also fair, yeah. Also, welcome in, Squirrel. How you doing? Or maybe like a Venn diagram about like certain aspects that affect people. Rather than like different aspects of the ADHD and autism may affect people stronger than others. Within that, and there's some overlap. So pie chart, Venn diagram, yeah. Also, ADHD is 100% disorder because it's literally a chemical brain imbalance in your brain that isn't supposed to be that way. It's also a disability because it prevents you from living your life the same way you would if people didn't have it. Right. Kind of. But I also never looked into the actual science behind it. This is just my observation between people I know. And stuff. Cause so yeah, first things first, preface. As much as I say research, everyone should do their own research. My research, quote unquote, comes from observations of those I know. And that just being my sister and dad. Some people have definitely been misdiagnosed, and as such, it sucks. Many symptoms can be hard to differentiate from other conditions. In addition to that, there's been an increase in ADHD diagnosis because more research is showing symptoms that were missed. Yeah. Yeah, true. True. But my whole point is it actually... That's fair, I've done a ton of research into autism and ADHD. Yeah, good, good. I definitely say do your research. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to be proven wrong. A lot of people, like, hate being wrong. I try to not be wrong, but if I am, I want to be correct, so I'll correct myself. Also, I'm literally just done to stream in the middle of this, so you're probably missing some context. Okay, so, Squirrel. Basically, my context, was... I think the lower levels of autism and ADHD are not a disorder. I think it can get to a disorder, yes. Definitely. But I think it ties closer to, like, the intuition aspect of the MBTI 16 personalities. Especially extrovert intuition. To an extent. Everything is to extents here. Like, there's no black and white, it is or it isn't. Kind of thing. I see what you mean. Clarify what you mean. You're speaking about the word disorder and not the word... Yes, I'm speaking about disorder, not disability. Yes. Disorder. And hello, Flosh. Welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hold on, did I miss something? I feel like I might have missed something. Maybe I didn't, but... If that, I think of the spectrum like a color wheel and forget a lot of people see it as a line. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you think about like the color spectrum, it's fine, Squirrel. Don't worry. It's just highly auto-modded. It's okay. Because a lot of people love to say crap like, oh, everyone's a little HD, and I get so mad. Yeah, exactly. You can. It's okay, Squirrel. Auto-mod is just mean. Auto-mod is just mean. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna adjust that right now. I am gonna adjust auto-mod right now. You're good, Squirrel. I just set it extreme because I didn't know, like, what the levels actually contain. If that makes sense. But I realized I could also just delete messages on my own. Moderation, settings. Settings. First off, how about we make the word a little more ADHD friendly, huh? Oh, and you didn't actually mean that? You just wanted to be a little dismiss my struggles? Yeah. Exactly. Some people just don't get it. I have it as moderate and that seems okay? Alright. Yeah, I have these on maximum filtering. I'll lower them both to more filtering. Those seem to be the two that get the most gotten. Okay. I hope that's better. I think I fixed it. I think. We'll see. Especially in education. Yes! That's another thing too. People just learn differently in general. Like, disorder or not. Like, quote-unquote ADHD or not. ADHD, autism. But even if you don't have those, you can still learn in a different way. Second, yes, a lot of ADHD symptoms, many other disorders, aren't abnormal. Which makes it a disorder is the amount and level to which yes, exactly! The amount and level. That's my point. We gotta type out a bunch of crap a bunch of times and realize I'm mod and automod won't block you. Oh, that's funny. Not a bunch of. You said just type out once. I can read. I'm swimming in circles. I gotta storage. I gotta put stuff in storage. That's what I gotta do. No, I said a bunch. No, you said a bunch oh, you did. Okay. I can read correctly, and then think I read it wrong, correct myself, and then become wrong because of that. For example, forgetting your keys once every few months is totally normal, not a disorder. But forgetting your keys every week despite strategy put in place is not normal. Yeah, that. Yes, Squirrel, exactly. It's a disorder when it becomes an actual hindrance in everyday life, essentially. I agree with that. But everyone will have quote-unquote little bits of the things because that's just normal, as you said. Don't bring my daily struggle into this. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. But I mean, you could also not have ADHD and just be a person that's really bad at remembering that one specific thing. You know what I mean? Like, you might be able to forget your keys all the time, but then you have no other symptoms or anything. Then you're just forgetful in that regard. It's a disability when it becomes a hindrance. It's a disorder when it's a level that's not persistent. Okay. No, yeah. That's a fair difference. You're right. Thanks for correcting me, Squirrel. That's not a... Well, it is a slight difference, but that is important, yes. Although, I'd argue disorder means things are out of order. Because think about, like, quote-unquote personality types. Let's just go right here. The rarest personality types are not in the majority of the population. But you wouldn't call them a disorder. So. I think you gotta just not set him down. Staple him to your forehead. Wait, no, not your forehead, because you can't see him. Now say, I don't mind. Staple your keys to your arm. Just tape them to your hand. Tape them to the back of your hand. I think you shouldn't forget them that way. Honestly, though, like, I've forgotten my phone while it was in my hand before, guys, okay? Like, sometimes that's just life. Everybody forgets things. Yes, Linda, but not everyone literally almost pees their pants because they forgot to pee. Now, do they? No, exactly. They don't. Exactly. That's the point. There's... When it becomes too much is when it's the problem. I also don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I gotta collect stuff. Yeah, don't staple yourself. I don't endorse stapling yourself, but I do endorse using tape to tape keys to your hand or something so you don't forget them. So long as it's safe. Use a band-aid. Band-aid the keys to your hand. Okay, so I need a lot of acid mushrooms. Apparently. For some reason. Alright, there we go. I got plenty of those now. Everyone has crazy dots. I debate you on that, but even so, Susan, not everyone has such a disordered mind that they literally are unable to write an email because they can't hold a thought still long enough to write it down coherently. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Everyone will have the little bits, because that's just human nature. That's just life. You're not special. But getting that much to that degree, yeah, that's not a good thing. You don't want that. Hello, Ryoko, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. We're talking about personality, ADHD, stuff like that. Fun conversation. I put them on a key hook, make sure they are there, and then when I go to drive your car, they are somehow shoved in between your couch cushions, and you definitely did not remember moving them too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, I need another locker. Do I need a locker? I'm gonna put it right here. Just like how everybody gets sad sometimes, but not everyone has continuously lowered mood and energy levels persisting for 2 weeks or more. That can't be explained by other factors. By another outside factor. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, I got a bunch of deep shrooms. I gotta get a bunch of table coral as well. But another thing though is that whether it's causation or just correlation, I do feel like those entire like regardless if it's like the cause or affected or not, it definitely seems to correlate more so with from my thought process. It correlates with intuition. There we go. Because intuition pertains to the outside world. I mean, not the outside. Pertains to not the physical world, essentially. It pertains to thoughts, concepts, ideas, and like, well, it's not like it sprouted legs and walked away, and it's actually a distinct possibility with the way your life goes. Yeah. Oof, that's unfortunate. See, I just never let people touch my stuff. I tend to only lose my stuff if someone else touches it, I think. But yeah, I don't have ADHD myself as well. So literally everyone, I'm kind of just speaking on this from an outside perspective. And I'll preface again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Or 2 grains of salt if you want to be extra seasoned. Hello, Flying Dutchman, welcome in, how's it going? Hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk. What was I saying? There's a reason the diagnostic criteria are super specific. Yeah, exactly. Takes a whole bowl of salt. Yes, exactly. Do that. Stuff disappears whether I move it or not. Oof. I keep my keys in the same specific pocket in your purse. If I ever accidentally put them in the pocket on the opposite side of the same purse, the keys have disappeared. Okay. I feel that with my phone sometimes. But yeah, that's unfortunate. And I say sometimes, not every time. Lurk going good? Glad it's going good. God bless you as well. Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, I was saying it's, seems to correlate with, the intuition. Whether it's actually the cause or not, I feel like that has a lot to do with, it actually has a lot to do with it. Especially with the whole ADHD, like, moving thoughts and things. Extroverted intuition is about taking one idea and turning it into many others, essentially. And ideas and possibilities, which could easily correlate to the jumping around mind sort of thing. So, like, you know, that's why I feel like some areas of it is personality. Okay, but intuition is just pattern recognition. Not always. Not necessarily. Which comes from experiences. Also not always or necessarily. I tend to speak on a lot of things that I don't experience myself. I don't experience stuff to try to know how it functions just by thinking about it. Okay, I need to put these creepy finds. Okay, so I'm intrigued. What's your definition? Okay, I'm talking about the MBTI intuition. The MBTI pattern recognition is part of it. Oh, I need more titanium. I don't know what that is. So Myers-Briggs, 16 personalities. With like INFJ, INTJ, ENFP, etc. Basically, I feel like I feel like ENFPs and ENTPs are actually a lot more likely to have ADHD. From my recollection. From my looking. From looking through my window. But basically in MBTI, everyone has the 4 cognitive functions. Can you have MBTI intuition as opposed to just pattern recognition? I can try. Hold on, let me... There's this thing that I had before that actually explains the different types very well. Not correlation, the functions. Because MBTI is not about the types, it's about the functions. Okay. So, introverted. I've never understood what those ABCs, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Also, food's been acquired. Good, good, good. Welcome back. I'll explain MBTI a bit more, but ads will be starting in like 2 minutes, which is unfortunate. So I might wait until then to go into the deeper speaking of it. But this here basically says, as just a brief overview, introverted intuition is the pattern recognition. It's the seeing. It generates convergent insights and impressions, persuasions, penetrates to discern foundational causes or patterns, whether you've experienced it or not, just from observing. And extroverted intuition is ideating. How do you pronounce that? Broadly explores and envisions ideas, connections, and possibilities. Brainstorming, open, curious, and creative. Now that's just a very broad way to say it. But when you pair that with having a very little introverted sensing or extroverted sensing, because those are your not as high functions, those have to do more with the real world. And extroverted sensing lives in the moment, relatives, experiences, challenges, and stuffs. And introverted sensing is stabilized. Okay, well that has to do with like beliefs and stuff, which actually goes into introverted ideating. Yeah, okay, thank you. I feel like actually when it says stabilized beliefs, decisions, and behaviors, by drawing on past experience and learning. Okay, interesting. Can you repeat the second definition, please? I can. But unfortunately, ads are about to start fairly soon. In like a few seconds. I'll explain them when they're done. Please bear with me through the ads, everyone on Twitch. And YouTube, I don't know how it works over there. But I'll gather more materials in Subnautica while this happen real quick. Because I just don't want it to be cut off by the ads. It's very poor timing, but if I snooze the ads, it's going to interrupt us sooner or later. Also, my bagel's stale, guys. It's stale. It went stale. Okay, so I got the lubricant. And I got other things. What else do I need? I got those. The bioreactor. Need a lubricant. I have the stuff for that. I just didn't turn it into things. See, those are all good. Let's look at my materials. Sorry everyone about the conversation. I will continue it momentarily. I'm kind of just having a talking stream with Subnautica in the background, guys. That's really funny. Thanks for the hydrate, Rose. Alright, that's what I should do, though. I need to grab the enameled, glass thingies. AKA. But the YouTubes don't have ads in insert snack emote. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The YouTubes don't have ads. Rose, you want me to be an Italian mobster? I could try. That was British. Give me just a sec. See, Italian mobster is very specific, Rose. How do I do that? Plus, I'm gonna have to now do this in an Italian mobster voice. Okay, so it's sort of like an Italian accent. You kind of sort of speak like this, yes? So I kind of gotta speak like this, but then I'm also an Italian mobster. So I kind of gotta speak like this, huh? Yeah. Yeah, is this how I speak, maybe? I don't really know. But you better not mess with me, or I'll take your kneecaps, or something. I don't know, because I'm not a mobster. Italian mobster. I feel like this isn't even Italian. I don't even know how to do these accents. I kind of just, as I was saying with the introvert intuition sort of thing, I kind of just do things without actually trying to tell or do research, you know, man? Joke's on you. My kneecaps don't function properly. Well, they might be able to fetch a pretty penny. And only a penny. Because they don't function properly. But... but I don't know. I'm just trying to do the Italian, mobster voice. Somehow. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope you all had a nice hydration stretch break and stuff. Rose redeemed the redeem, and now I have to speak like this for a bit. I'm not spinning the wheel, though, because I don't know how long I'll be able to last. It's supposed to be an Italian mobster, but I'm not very good at this. I don't even know if this considers Italian, but whatever. But anyway, Squirrel, you asked me to repeat the definition to you, so if you're gonna getting the repeated definition in this voice, I'm sorry. Except I'm not sorry, because I'm an Italian mobster. And you're gonna accept it whether you like it or not, eh? You're gonna accept it whether you like it or not, see? This is what it is, see? Wait, no, C is more of a Boston sort of thing, never mind. I don't know. Anyway. The definition. The definition that you wanted, Squirrel. I called it. The extrovert intuition. Ideating. Says... uses extroverted intuition as a, oh yeah. No, that, okay, hold on, I need to go back to the other page. A penny for your kneecaps. Thanks for the clip, Rose. I should've pressed my little clip button too, but... oh well, that is what it is. I tried. But anyway, Rose, the extroverted intuition is, not Rose, Squirrel. It says broadly explores and envisions ideas, connections and possibilities. Brainstorming, open, curious, and creative. Now that's a very broad term. However, when I looked into the deepness, it sounds like he's rapping. Yeah, well, I don't really know how to do an Italian accent, plus the mobster voice at the same time, you know? Like, I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best. This is what it is. Yeah. But anyway, the extroverted intuition is a thought process or method used to generate creative ideas by exploring many possible solutions, essentially. Now, I know a lot of these things are very broad when you look into just a general overview of them, but from my experience, it tends to bleed into the scattermind, scatterbrained sort of aspect of the ADHD. Is this even still Italian? I don't even know anymore, but whatever, because I'm trying. How long ago has Rose redeemed this? It's been about 4 minutes, maybe it'll get a little bit longer. There's no guarantee on how good these accents are, though. I know when when Lizzie did the British accent the other day, I spun the wheel for it, but how do we find out the thing with the ABCs? Oh, right, okay, so the ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But, so, you go to 16personalities.com. You take the test. Wrong! You don't do that. You do not go to 16personalities.com to take the test. I have words on 16personalities.com. I need to take their kneecaps. Based off the entire 16 personality model, based off of the ocean, Big Five personality model, which can be two very different things. Rose is cackling in her office. Good, glad you enjoy this, Rose. So, the Big Five ocean model. Openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, the adaptability and neuroticism or something? I don't know, because I don't know. As I was typing out, he says, wrong. Don't do that test. It bases it off the wrong model. Okay? So, when I took the 16 personalities, I've got an INTP, which is incorrect, because that ignores a very, very important aspect of the 16 personalities. It's not about the letters, it's about the functions. The letters only show you the order of the functions. Okay? Judging and perceiving may be different, but they don't matter. Well, they do matter, but in the terms they try to say is judging is more scheduled, routine-based, and perceiving is more routines, and like, go with the flow sort of base. I'm a J-type, but I'm still very routine and going with the flow. See, I just wouldn't call that intuition. I just call that creativity, making connections and associations. Yes, well, squirrel. That's kind of also a bit a part of it, you know? Because intuition, with the general term of intuition and intuition with the MBTI, are slightly different. Everyone has intuition. Everyone has sensing. Everyone has a feeling. Everyone has thinking. Everyone has all of them. So they're still going to correlate to typical human traits. Which everyone can do. But ADHD people... yes, exactly. My point is, it's just like, high and I, and E, and sometimes high and I, are more likely to qualify for ADHD and autism because of the differences. It also depends on how well you train the other parts, though. The other parts of your mind. Because, like, having introverted thinking could also correlate into it. Or just all the sorts of stuffs. But anyway, I was giving Lizzie a rundown on 16 personalities. Okay, so I'm not sponsored, but the only test I've taken that gave me an accurate description telling me that I am the INTJ that I am is the, I know I'm good on the accent, Rose, but I'm having fun and wanting to keep doing it. So I'm still doing it, because I want to. So, the fast associations aren't part of the disorder, though. It's just a side effect IMO. See, that's fair, yeah. That's totally fair. It's just, you know, who knows? Guys, we're not even Subnautica-ing anymore. I'm kind of just here. We kind of just vibing in Subnautica. I hope you guys weren't hoping for progress today. Anyway, so you got the 4, no, the 8, okay, wait, here's where I was. I'm a J-type, but it also can develop as a coping system to compensate for your deficits. Yes, that's also fair. See, like, there's just so much nuance and so much variation in the human personality that you can't really just define it all in one simple statement. That's kind of where a lot of the issue lies, and a lot of the confusion and separation of what means what, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, so the J and the J and the P. J means more, okay, I'm just gonna talk normally now. I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of thought trying to do the accent still, too. So, the J types are supposedly more, structure-oriented, and P types are more, like, go-with-the-flow-oriented. Supposedly. However, I'm a J type, but I'm very go-with-the-flow. I am very not, like that. But also, I kinda am a little bit too. It's odd. But everyone's also different. However, okay. So, where was I? So, the 8 big functions. These are what makes up the personality. Not the I, or the E, or the J, or the P. This is why I say you can be an I type while being extroverted in the other sense. Or you can be an E-type while being introverted in the other sense. Because the extrovert and introversion here are not the same. They are not the same. It's that simple. The 16personalities.com will base off your I or E, based off, like, your in the social functions. Or whatever. Like, whatever. As I was saying, the test that I took, the only test that's given me INTJ was on a site called Cloverleaf. Hashtag not sponsored, though. You could take the test for free, but you will need your email, unfortunately. I've also gotten INFP before from this specific site where I'm looking at for my information. And I also got an INTP on 16personalities.com. I am very structure-oriented. I worked with my ADHD Kidman leader, and it was so hard to work with her because she was involved in a lot of projects and is very creative and had so many ideas and it's hard to keep up. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I feel like, though, like, not to be like you're not, I just feel like, though, sometimes people might think they're one way. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying in a general. Some people might think they're one way because of an extreme scenario in the past. I just want to put that out there, too. That's another thing that might skew with people's perception. But yeah, okay, so I'm an INTJ, and my function stack is dominant, introverted intuition, secondary, extroverted thinking, tertiary, introverted feeling, and then, what's the last one? I forgot the last one. An INFPT mediator. I had to dig up the email. Yeah, I think that's what I got from this specific test. Kind of. But that's just because I'm a lot more in touch with my feelings. That's all. The FI, INFPs and INTJs both have FI. A lot of, stereotypes and stuff show INTJs as very cold, emotionless people, bent on world domination. That's not true. Especially in most circumstances. They still have the introverted feeling. They'll, like, they still have it. It's just inward focused. So we've got introverted feeling, extroverted feeling. So you said 16personalities.com, right? You can take a test there, yes, just as a general idea. But it could be wrong. Because that bases it off of IE, SN, TF, or JP. Which is incorrect, technically. And also the T and A at the end, assertive or turbulent, that's not really part of it. Like, it is a good distinctor, because, like, some people are more assertive versus turbulent. Like, you could do it as a general basis. I'm just telling you to take it with a grain of salt. Because there are overlaps between the Ocean model and MBTI, but there's also differences. That's my point. So, there's introverted feeling, extroverted feeling, introverted thinking, introverted intuition, extroverted intuition, introverted sensing, extroverted sensing. Okay? Those are the cognitive functions. We don't care about the letters. The letters show you the order of the cognitive functions. INTJ means the order is introverted intuition, extroverted thinking, introverted feeling, extroverted sensing. That's how it works. I'm not going to go into too much detail on, like, why that's how it works. I'm just going to tell you that, like, the specifics are here. And my thought thing is that, the intuitions are the most outside of the real world, leading easier correlation to ADHD and autism. That's my point. Not saying they are, not saying they always are, not saying they never are. I'm just saying that, like, from a statistical appearance standpoint, not statistical, there's no statistics, but, like, from a pure thinking about what it is, the essence of what they are standpoint, that's what they are. Yeah, I completely abandoned Subnautica, guys. Would I be an introverted to the square root? Because I don't like to talk to people or make friends IRL, and I'm a homebody/hermit. I wonder what introverted thinking looks like. Okay, so introverted thinking.
Seek fluid intake.
Guys, I gotta seek fluid intake. I'm wasting my resources in Subnautica. Should I just leave Subnautica, guys? I'm just gonna play music for you guys. I'm sorry for everyone who came to Subnautica. YouTube, you guys get philosophy instead. So introverted thinking. The main dominant function of the INTP and ISTP is in the auxiliary function of auxiliary is the secondary of some other types of the E types. So basically the IE determines on if your first one is inward focused or outward focused, essentially. So it's like introverted thinking is quote-unquote reasoning, whilst extroverted thinking is quote-unquote structuring. So like the introverted, what does it say? Where's a good way to put it? It's about like thinking yourself within yourself, and then I don't know how to explain. I'm bad at explaining, guys. I'm just here. Because all these things correlate with the other parts too. So like it checks everything against inner logical standard, whilst extrovert thinking is rationally structures and organizes ideas, things, and processes, essentially. So reasoning versus structuring kind of ordeal. Everyone still has bits of both. There's the shadow functions, essentially, but it's not really worth getting into. I don't think it's worth getting into. You already get everything you need with the first four. But everyone still has bits of all of them. That's just the main thing to say. So I don't know where to go with the conversation from here. So like I've got mistyped. I've got mistyped as an INFP because of my feeling. Because like I look at the test and it's like, do you primarily make your decisions based off of logic or based off of feeling? And one, I want to say this too. Intuition sometimes sounds like it's like, okay, well, I felt this, or I sensed this, or that type of thing. It's really funny. You don't say I intuitive did this. Okay, and so maybe an introverted thinker too, so introverted to the square root all around. Yes, kind of. So like if you're an I type, your primary function will be inward focused, whilst your auxiliary function will be outward focused. Whilst you're an E type, your auxiliary, your primary function is outward, and your inward is second, essentially. That's kind of how it works. Yeah, guys. Remember, do your own research. This is a really fascinating subject. And you compare it with other things too. Because remember, another thing, important thing, these are just to help you learn more about yourself, not to use them as excuses, as like, oh, well, I'm just this, so it's just an excuse for me to be how I am in this negative aspect. Because you're still supposed to learn and grow. You're supposed to learn like try to find balance and to be good. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So like I'm bad at this. I'm bad at explaining. But do you guys get what I mean? Everyone catch what I mean? Like the whatchamacallit, the yeah, Sensei dance? You do? Okay, good. So like my biggest thing is just not doing the 16personality.com. I also need to play Subnautica. You guys are still here for Subnautica. I just need to gather more resources. I'm a Gemini. Oh, Gemini. So I get to be a jerk to you. No, of course not. Also, that has to do with a whole nother topic that I don't want to get into. Because, one, I never even cared to look into it. And, two, it's not a good topic. Well, I know that's not a good topic, but like, it's not a good concept, I guess, in a way. I know, but the same yeah, no, I know, Rose, I know. I'm just saying that's why I'm not getting into it. For myself. Zodiac isn't godly, Rose. Shame. Yeah, Rose. How could you? Rose. No, I'm just kidding. It is getting warm in here, though. It's getting warm in my room. Gotta adjust. I have this warm robe that I have. A nice, comfy robe. But when I stream, it gets so hot in my room somehow. I have, like, the fan on, but it gets too warm in here. I had a former friends, basically. You had former friends, basically, that to you, and I was like, yeah. Jokes on me, I'm not even a Gemini. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Da da dun da dun. Da da dun dun. Okay. So, what was I saying? See, I also lose my train of thought quite a bit, guys. Especially when streaming. To the point where how far are we in the game? I need to go back to the place, but I don't want to. That's how far we are in the game. I'm prepping. Streamer brain? Yeah, exactly. It's streamer brain. But I know from an outside perspective, it could look like I also have, quote-unquote, ADHD. Which, I don't, but, you know. It always happens. Hello there over on the YouTube. Hold on, give me just a sec so I can read your name. The font. How do you even get a special font? That's so cool. That's cool. But I can't... Oh, it's because it's a different language, I think. How do I pronounce that? I don't know how to say that. Hello, but welcome in. What do you want me... I can't read that. How do I address you? What's your name? Or how do I pronounce it in English? Romanji? That's the characters we use, I think. Or even Japanese if you wish. I can pronounce Japanese if you don't use any kanji. Okay. So. Romaji is just what you call when you write Jap. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's just the Latin alphabet. That's all. Okay, cool. I guess that's fair. That's the I've only heard it referred to in a different way. As Romaji. Wow, learning Japanese kanji, not kanji. Katakana and hiragana. Which, yeah. How do I... what am I doing, guys? Romano? That's a good cheese. Yeah, Romano cheese. That's the language we use. Okay, so I got deep shrooms. I was gonna look at my stuff. But also, I still want to talk more about the 16 personality stuff, so I just don't know what to say. Except research it to figure out what you want. Learn about the specific types themselves, because... how did I get that? Where did I get those creep vines from swinging in the air? There were no creep vines near me. Guys, I think my game is borked. I just got some creep vines. Somehow. I was going to say... I don't remember. I guess it wasn't important. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna look at my stuff. Because I want to make sure oh yeah, so I got the stalker teeth. I was gonna get more of those. Right. Okay. I wanted to get... oh, should I bring some blood oil with me? I probably should. I guess I already have everything else with me, so I should just bring some blood oil. I think that's really all I need to do. Okay, cool. And now I can make stuff if I need to. Blood oil... nope. But, okay, 6 blood oil and 5 blood oil, that's fine. So... I'm trying to think of what else to say on the topic. Guys, do you have any other ideas? Any ideas? Cool. I guess we should just go then, shall we? Or should I charge this 1 power cell? I don't really need to. I've got extras. Oh, but I don't want to go to the place. Place is scary. And it's just... and I can't even go that deep. I need to go and get the kyanite. That's where I'm going. I have to take a trip just to get the kyanite. Can I just walk the prawn suit all the way there? Wow, is this what the jet upgrade does? Finally updates resume on work time? Yes, go do that. I think. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But, cool. Speaking of resumes, though, I want to apply... I'm gonna try to apply for some job soon, hopefully. Again. Finally gonna try that again. But not quite. One, if I can have your guys' prayers in this specific thing, we're trying to get a house. It's a really nice house, and if I got the house, I would be able to, like, speak on... if we got the house, I'd be able to speak on microphone, like, when collabing with games or stuffs. Off stream. More often. Because my room is would be very secluded. But it's being incredibly difficult. It's incredibly difficult. Like, they're being annoying. The people are just not making any sense. And it's already been a roller coaster in attempting anyway. It means I'm quietly looking at other places while they... oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But also, yeah. That's fair. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. I have to pray for this. Thanks. Thank you. Because it's like... the house was like, it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That's basically how it's been this whole time. Like, literally, they went to go look at it, the rest of my family. They liked it. They called the people and said they would like to place an offer or whatever. But then the next day, well, they didn't call the people yet. But house hunting is so hard now. Yes, it is. It is, and it has a pool and everything, and it's a decent price. Like, this is a good one. This is a good house. But yeah. Alright, so I do have the jump upgrade. Let's go. But, I don't even like swimming, but you know. They literally after the day after they went to look at it, someone else placed an offer on the house and it went into pending. But you know, that takes a while. And then later, it turned out that they didn't want the house. The people decided it was too big for just the two of them. Or whatever, something like that. At least that's what I was told with the information that family was told. Did I kill that guy? Oops. But yeah, house hunting is indeed hard these days. Like, we've been in this apartment for like already almost 2 years. And it's just getting more expensive. Like, even the apartment and just renting an apartment is expensive. And like, yeah. So like that on top of it makes it difficult to even get a house, even if you find one. Next, we're all able to give an offer though. Well, they said they didn't want it, but they kept it in pending for us to place an offer. So then we did. And then they were trying to say they wouldn't be able to take this type of loan for some reason. And then they were afterwards for some reason. I don't know all the details. I don't want to go into too many details. It's just like a huge back and forth for no reason. But then we submitted an offer finally. I thought you could submit it even though it's in contingency. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know. But so we actually did sign and submit an offer now finally. But now they haven't gotten back to us. And there's like a whole thing about inspection period being shorter than it's normally typically supposed to be, and other annoying stuff for no reason. And it's just, I don't get it. And all of this is also like third-hand information. I was talking to a coworker and the cost of renting an apartment is more than her mortgage. It's nuts. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. And so the reason why I'm not applying for a job yet is because I don't want that on top of potentially moving. Plus, then I would have to be added to it, and then we wouldn't qualify for the loan and other stuff. But I'm gonna try to do something. I'm just gonna be persistent. Yeah, our house hunting experience was rough too. It sucked. Hope they get back soon. Hope they get, yeah. But also keep in mind that the Lord has a house for him. You're all his family ready, and you gotta just, yes, I know that. I know that, Lizzie. That's why I'm like, okay, if this is in his will for us to get the house, let it be done, and if not, okay, that is what it is. But, considering it was gonna, like, not, and then it is, and then it wasn't, and then it is, what are you thinking about for, probably, hopefully, something online. I'm gonna try. I know it might be difficult, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna, like, take my skills of a gamer and, professionalize it onto the resume or something. Gonna oversell myself a little bit. Cause something I realized was, a lot of people, or at least myself, or a lot of people like me, will undersell themselves on the resume. Cause like, no, I'm not actually that great, you know? Or whatever. So like, if you oversell, you might just sell yourself actually as you are. Hopefully. Average here for a Crackerbox studio apartment is 18 to 20,000 for a ooh. That is rough. That is rough. Oof.
Calorie intake recommended.
Guys, I didn't grab food. I didn't like cook food and stuff for my journey. But this is a trip just to get the kyanite. So I will be fine. Yeah, like our rent here, I'm not gonna go into the price, but it's pretty pricey. But also it's a bigger place. So it's not like 2,000 for a studio. It is still a good size. A decent enough size. Like it works. And actually, funnily enough, a little bit of Dan's lore for those who didn't know already. I haven't actually lived in a house since like I don't even know how long. Cause after so we had a house in California. And then when we moved, we left in an RV to travel out and about. Just for fun, you know? And then COVID hit and we got stuck here in Florida, kinda. And then we kinda just stayed. So yeah, for those who don't know, I'm actually Californian. Yeah. But also, it was too expensive there, anyway. Dude, last time I applied for a job at 3 different places without under or selving. Oh, ow, what is that? Careful, 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 careful. Thanks to Coast to Coast to Nova. I did, I really did. Okay, hold on. Lizzie, I want to read what you said, but this is... What if I just go back up to read real quick? I have plenty of power. Let's go back up. Let's go back up where it's safe real quick. Last time I applied for a job at 3 different places without under or overselling yourself. Just for your previous paralegal experience, I was told I was overqualified. I didn't know how to feel great or to feel sad. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, no, we've actually been to 46 of the 50 states. The only 4 being Alaska, Hawaii, Oregon, and Washington. So that's another fun fact. Oh, we were all of my family and 4 cats were all living in... I just went to Oregon and Washington. Let's go. Welcome in, Yoshi. How's it going? Hope things are going well. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Yeah, we were all living in like an RV. An RV. For like quite a few years. Squirrel, thanks for the lurk. Hope my conversation, my talking didn't, you know, rub things the wrong way. No, why do you exist? Why do you exist? Shoo. I'm going back up. No, you're not chasing me. You're not chasing me. I'm going back up. You can't chase me. I'm back up. Haha. Okay, I want to make sure I'm like right over it, actually. I'm gonna go up a bit higher first. Guys, I still have a whole bagel and a half still. I didn't even take a bite and it's stale now. Well, I did take a bite, but... whatever. What was I saying? Yeah. Like 5 years we were living in an RV or whatever. All of us. So his apartment was still a huge upgrade. But it's also so much more expensive. Like every 2 weeks we would have to change what RV park we were at for the longest time. It was fun, but also annoying. But you know, not everyone could say they've done that, so... Wait, I didn't check if I was over the thing I wanted to be over. I need to check the camera. Because here's the thing. There's like a Reaper over here too, right? Isn't there a Reaper over here at this entrance? And there's so many guys. Why can't I just, like, if I killed them all, would they just stay dead? I wish. Part of me just wants to drop down in my prawn suit. I want to save real quick in case things go wrong. Yeah, I don't think I'll be overqualified for a job considering I don't have I've never had a job. So, you know, I just didn't want to add that on top of moving. No, why do you exist? I know I could rig for silent running, but that's gonna drain my battery. That also drains my battery, but I had to do it just in case. No! No, 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 no. Why do you exist? He's right there. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. No, 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 no. You don't see me. I don't want to turn my back to you, but I have to. The cave entrance is right here. Yeah, don't worry about it. You don't see me. You don't see me. Stop it! The alarm's gonna make the Reaper Leviathan see me. I said stop it. Where even is this entrance? It's the other way, isn't it? It's right there. Yeah, who cares? Oh, apparently I care. That's bad. I'll turn around later. Oh, gotta use the cameras. Yeah, who cares? I'll fix it. Okay. So, according to the 60 Personalities test, I'm an ISFJT, defender with 90% introvert, 65% observant, 65% feeling, 6% judging, and 57% turbulent. 6% judging makes you giggle. Okay, that's actually really funny, though. Because, that is really balanced, according to that. At least I'm in this cave now, guys. I honestly feel a lot safer in this cave. Well, the 60% means it's not crossing the edge. Yeah, because like when I took the test the very first time, not 60personalities.com, but you know, whatever. Darn, welcome in. How's it going? Hope things are going well. Welcome. Like, it's on a scale, sort of. So, like, if you had 40%, basically you have 40% perceiving, essentially. That's what it means. That's fun. Oh, guys, I gotta see if I can get more nickel while I'm here, though. Doing well? Glad you're doing well. How about me? I am also doing pretty well. Another, as usual, slow, chill day, but doing good. Alright, do we have any nickel? Lurk, running away from this torch. I may work. We'll be back in a bit once you get your car. Alright. Have a good lurk. A good walk, Lurk Rose. Yeah, so the thing is, I'm not saying 60 personalities is inaccurate. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't go off of cognitive functions. Because essentially an ISFJ would have, introverted sensing, and then extroverted feeling, and then introverted thinking, and then extroverted sensing as the last one. Jax, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hope things are going well. You have, in fact, arrived. I'm actually progressing in Subnautica now. The first, hour and 40 minutes you missed, kinda were just me doing nothing and talking. Interesting, yeah, seems funny to you? Yeah. Yeah. My brother's an ISFJ, so... But remember, always look into what the types mean. Like, read the descriptions and stuff. Those can be somewhat accurate. To help you know what you are. Sometimes. Keyword sometimes. Oh, actually, I should check. How's my... That's fine. Alright, progress is something. It's something we as a collective love. Yeah, exactly. Except, progressing means going someplace scary. I literally saw the Reaper Leviathan on this entrance. And now I know for sure he's right at this entrance. Right, because he mentioned it's more a generalized test. So it means... Makes more... Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not even that it's more generalized. It's that it's based off of, the Ocean Big 5 model. It's not even based off of MBTI. Which is funny. No nickel still. I already got all the nickel I, like, needed, I think. But it's still crazy. Is that a creature egg or is that a diamond? It's a diamond. There is actually another test that I saw that I haven't taken yet because I kind of forgot what it was called. I saw it while scrolling on Instagram once. Someone talking about they were making a test. It's like actually based off the cognitive functions. Okay, is that right? That might be right. I think it was called, like, Biscuit MBTI or something. I'm not entirely sure. But there is one that exists when looking it up just now, so maybe that is. Who knows? I certainly don't. I don't even know how accurate it is. Yeah, cognitive functions would be very interesting to see. Yeah, indeed. Well, I mean, your cognitive functions are made off of your letters. The letters show the order. So, like, you have ISFJ, because you are a judging type, that means... Oh, that's actually another thing first. Okay, so, sensing and intuition are the perceiving functions. How you see the world and act within the world. No, not act within the world. How you see the world and stuff. While it's the other ones, thinking and feeling, are how you judge the world. Which I guess perceiving and judging actually sound very similar sometimes, but you know. So, yeah. Technically, the whole underwater part of the plot for Subnautica could maybe take place in the Mariana Trench if you're deep. Oh, true. That'd be something. So, like, sensing, you would have introverted sensing first. You may be a J-type, but you have the perceiving function first. Because it's introverted. The judging function is your first outward focused one. essentially. Which your outward is feeling. You have extroverted feeling. Which is about, like, valuing. Is it valuing? Or is that introverted? Doop 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 doop. Oh, wrong thing. Reopen, close the tab. No, it's connecting. That's just like a general overview of one thing. One person's interpretation of it. Okay, let's see if there's more stuff that I need. I'm just very bad at explaining it. Dude, how do I read more into this? Like, now it's piqued your interest? Look stuff up about it. If you go... So, there's a decent amount of information on this site called Personality Junkie. Here, I can... Let me... This isn't necessarily... I didn't, like, read through everything myself. But, here. I didn't read into everything myself. But, like, it could be a good overview and to look into types and stuffs. As a slight general basis. Kind of. Like, it does talk about cognitive functions. It's not just based off the letters. And yes, I had that open. That's what I was using to look at things myself right now. Alright, so I've got to get the kyanite. Should I just leave my boat right here? I know I could probably go deeper, but... For me, I always thought about it as a sixth sense, but I'm very observant around people. And don't talk to people if I sense that they're not genuine, so I keep to myself. See, that's fair, yeah. I feel like that actually correlates more to intuition than sensing, but... I don't know. Because there's like sensing. Like you say sixth sense, but intuition could be called a sense. And it could also be called a feeling. Sort of thing. It's like, it's funny that there's multiple ways to call it. Okay. So, kyanite.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs.
I don't want to go down here. It's scary down here. Did I get the kyanite? No. You can go down there with your suit, can you not? I can, yes. Apparently, because I had the right suit the whole time. No, I'm good, I'm good. No, you mean the prawn suit? I upgraded it, I fixed it. And this is why I had to come back. I couldn't do it while I was here because I didn't have the stuff. Yes, but I can take the Cyclops in too. Wait, do I need the heat? Is there like an upgrade I need for this? No, that's just a fire suppression system. I do want the thermal reactor, but I need the kyanite for that, so... Yeah, I don't need a heat shield or something. Wait, do I need a heat shield for the prawn suit, though? I don't know, I hope not. It's so scary down there. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my map real quick. I need to make sure I'm not gonna, like, go too far deep into something spooky. Into a Leviathan, should I say. Leviathan, but also... Fragment? Upgrade module? No. Alien structure. Okay. So going down to the lava zone... Oh, there's more of the Lost River behind this alien base that I was at. Interesting. That's cool. And that's how I get into the No. Okay, well, there is a sea dragon, actually. There's a sea dragon down there, yes. Well, that's fine. I can get kyanite without dealing with the sea dragon. I think. There's 2 of them down here, though. There's 2 of them. There's 3 sea dragons in total. This is not fair. This game is like a punishment. What was I saying? I was saying something else. I don't want to go too deep. Where's my camera? Okay, there's that guy, but he can't teleport me out of Cyclops, so I think I'm safe. I think I only met one of those when I went real deep down to the active lava zone. How do you only meet one of... Something attacking me? Is something attacking me? Oh, why is he red? Why is he red? Why does he exist? No, Lizzie, I didn't bring myself, whatchamacallit. I didn't bring a regular knife. I have a heat knife only. Oh, it's just shadow. Okay. Arrgh. So deep! The music! Okay, I want to get closer to this one. Beep boop. Beep boop. Welcome in, Randy. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Beep boop indeed. Maybe. But there's a guy right there. Oh, that's just... What even is that guy? What is that? I don't like it. Maybe I've got this, but I don't like it. Okay. There's literally kyanite right there. Now you think it's going okay? The weekend is near? The weekend is indeed near. And okay is better than going poorly, so we'll take it. You know, I do realize though, a lot of time I'll say I'm doing good. Regardless. Okay, let's get the kyanite. Those things are indeed like bone sharks? They are. Well, at least they look like it. Hopefully they just don't attack me. Okay. Can this prawn suit survive touching lava? Lizzie, I need to know. Can it touch lava? I want a science, but also... I can save. It can? Okay. Cool. Thanks, Fanny. Nope, don't go into lava. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Lizzie. But now I don't know. Now I want a science. Okay, now I have the science. I just saved. Oh, it's taking damage. It's taking damage. Okay. That's not bad, though. Oh, sorry everyone. Twitch side things. Ads are about to start right now-ish. Feel free to use this opportunity. I drink trust stuff, and I'll see y'all when you get back. I'll just be mining a few crystals anyway. It doesn't survive lava and implodes. It, like if it reaches 0? That's fair. It didn't die, though. It didn't die. It takes damage, but it didn't die right away. Hey. Hey. Guys! My fire axe doesn't work. My fire knife doesn't work on those guys either. So if you fall by accident, you gotta get out quickly. If you stay, okay. If you stay there, then it explodes for you. Okay. So like, I can walk in it for a brief moment, but don't. That's a fair assessment. Yes, but yeah, no, I know it takes damage. I know it takes damage, Lizzie. I saw it myself. I saw it when I walked in. No! The inventory was full, so... Guys, is this enough kyanite? I know I was only told I only need like 7. Something like that. Well, now I have all of it. Ew! 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 What the heck is that thing? Ew! I hate that. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. No, thank you. That's one of those log bugs that sucks your vehicle's power? Oh. Well, okay. At least if it's just sucking the power, it's not as bad. If I'm stuck to your oh. Good point. I gotta get that quickly then. Okay, well, welcome back from the ads, everybody. Hope you all had a nice hydration, stretch break, and stuffs. I learned that there's evil guys. Evil, evil guys. Evil. Yeah, they'll drain your batteries? Yeah. Apparently. Die. I hate these guys. I just cleared this area. Whatever. Where are your Reaper nuggets? No, 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 we don't want Reaper nuggets. The Reapers are scary. Reapers are scary. But welcome in, Gargantuan Leviathan 2K. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that die! Die! Perish! Oh, these guys kill those okay, never mind, they're friend. They killed the evil bugs.
Welcome Captain. All systems online.
Alright, let's go up.
Engine.
Reaper nuggets on, yeah. Eating cookies and milk because yes, ooh. Cookies and milk is good. You love eating Reapers? Well, good for you. The Reapers are scary. 74 mean. These guys are mean. Do I want to go deeper? Guys, I'm already here. I didn't prep, but I'm already here. Plus boots. Ow. Okay, what is hitting me? You can get the thermal module now. Yeah, I'm just going up first to get away from those. To get away from the energy guys. The energy eating ones.
Engine powering down.
I want to go double check that there's none on me. But yeah, cookies sound so good. Jax, do you have any? What type of cookies are they? I must know. That is important. Anyone that eats cookies here are legally obligated to tell me the flavor. It's in the rules, I think. Not really, but I feel like it should be. Should I put that in the rules, guys? If you're eating cookies, you must say what type they are. Lurk back and driving. Alright, welcome back. But then also, thank you for the lurk for the drive. Hope you have a good drive. Alright, chunky, soft, chalky chips. At least you wish. Oh, that'd be good. Cuttlefish Subnautica, welcome in. Go vegan. I mean, fun fact, guys, I was actually also vegan for a while. More Dan's lore. I was also vegan for a while. And I also won't eat fish though, regardless. And I actually didn't dislike it. Get out, what? Okay, so yeah, we were. I love being a herbivore. Good for you. I'm not gonna like. I know a lot of people are like, how could that to that type of thing, but I experienced it myself as well. And fun fact, so Chipotle has sofritas, right? That's like the sort of like vegetarian vegan option. So we got those while we were vegan, and now the sofritas are the only thing I get from Chipotle, because I just prefer them to meat. But unironically, I actually enjoyed the vegan. Hey, what are you doing on the inside? Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Also, welcome in Gargantuan, Leviathan, and Cuttlefish, Subnautica. How are you both doing? I realized I didn't, ask that. Oh, he bugged? Yeah, he really is, and it's bugging me quite a bit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fix this. Ah! Guys, I did get jump scared by that guy. I did. I got jump scared by praying mantis, a giant mantis, yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Ew!
Calorie intake recommended.
What are you doing? Okay, let's fix this. I want to save and quit. I want to save and quit. That should reload. That should reload him. But yeah, soft chocolate chips are really good cookies. That is one of the biggest things about when I was vegan, though. Like, no. Okay, I also enjoyed, okay, you guys are gonna riot, maybe. I still use almond creamer and oat/almond milk sort of stuffs instead of regular milk, like, for literally anything. Like, that's just stuck? How do you get in? I don't know!
Seek fluid intake.
And then so fine. No, he's fixed. He's fixed. Oh, I did not prep. Guys, we're drinking a lot of coffee. And eating a lot of vending machine food. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have to do that. I got these guys! Duh. I enjoy, out of all of us in the family, and our family, I was the one that enjoyed being vegan the most. Which is funny. But also, I'm not vegan anymore, I'll just put it out there still. Which might be a good thing, considering I'm already underweight. If I tried to be vegan on top of that, that'd be a bad idea. Same because of your PMOs now. You can't have real milk, so if you have, so you've been on almond milk for several years, that's fair. How come? I don't know. How come to what? To why I liked it the most? Or... I already forgot. I also need to make a station. Okay, that needs 2 polyaniline. How come you're not vegan anymore? Oh, we just stopped. So, Loki can't stand vegans, not to be rude, because they complain about animals when they're creating greenhouse gases by only eating / planting plants, which is killing polar bears. You know, animal. See, that is a fair argument. My thing was, it was never about the animals. The reason why we were vegan, I don't think was even related to the animals, which is really funny. I don't remember why, actually. I don't know. It's interesting. But why are we not anymore? Because it was too difficult and we like meat. So like when we were in California, right? California made it easily accessible to be vegan on a lot more levels. And we left. It wasn't that sustainable. It was a lot more difficult and everything. Vegans need help. Vegans need meat. Yes. Yes, they do. But hi, Grace. Welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? And did you hear the part where I said I was actually vegan for a time? I just want to know if you heard that. As part of the context. But yeah. You did? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, I need polyaniline. Watch me not bring the stuff for it. Gold and hydro... I didn't bring the stuff for it. The fact that you said because it was difficult, only like meat got you. Yeah. That's kind of how it is, though. Meat is good. I agree. Especially chicken. How do you live without chicken, guys? Like, come on. Like, now here's the thing, though. Unlike a lot of people, if I went to a place and they only had vegan options, I would be fine. Because I unironically still enjoy vegan food. But, yes, chicken is good and beef is peak. Yes. Yes. As well as the thermal reactor for Ponzu and Cyclops gives the lava infinite food. Larva infinite food. And it doesn't drain our power. So it's a win-win. Yeah. Give me all the meats. Yeah. All the meats, especially beef. Like a good burger. Not like... Sorry, Cuttlefish, who is a vegetarian in here. We're now talking about meat. I'm sorry. You're still welcome. And I still appreciate your, perspective and your choices. And still respect that. But I also realize that, you know, it could also be off-putting. Burger, yeah. I want a good burger. I want a good burger. That'd be nice. But like, some of the things I still enjoy though. Like, anyway, like if given there are a few things I would still choose the vegan option for. I'm having chicken and some kind of pasta and vegetables. Ooh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, that's another thing. My mom has to be gluten-free, and being gluten-free and vegan at the same time, that's also, like, very difficult. I would love to try to be good, but a lot of substitutions that they use, I'm allergic to. Also, I'm using voice-to-voice text and Spotlight. Okay, I won't yell at you. You are fine. I didn't need food, I needed water. Cheeseburger with bacon. Yes, a cheeseburger with bacon. Oh, man, being gluten-free is rough, man. Yeah. It is rough for her. It's manageable, but... yeah. And here's the thing. I blame America for that. I don't think it has to do anything with gluten, but it has to do with, the way that they make the stuff. Like, I think if she went to, like, Italy and got, like, real bread, she would be perfectly fine. You know? I feel like they're ruining things. Cheeseburger with bacon? That sounds so good. Yeah! You guys ever get a bacon western cheeseburger from Carl's Jr.? We don't have Carl's Jr.'s out here. Because it's Florida. But they're so good! What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna make myself a thing. So, Lizzie, I can't get the stuff that I want. I can't get the, Yeah, I've never heard of gluten before I moved to America. Yeah. The guy, I know that they're definitely doing something. What is Jax doing here? Jax has always been here. For a bit. Unless you're trying to mean like a character, Jax, from something else. Which is a fair assessment. An abstract to watch Dance Awakening streams. Yeah, okay, that Jax, yeah. Makes sense. Also sucks nowadays, they put soybean, sunflower, and other types of oils that are bad for the liver, so I gotta look up oil-free stuff, or avocado oil. But now I'm finding out that they are mislabeling the healthy foods of cheap grade. Arrgh! What are you still doing here? I mean to say I love to try to be vegan. See, that's fair. Why? 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 Yeah, I didn't hate being vegan, so... but it is difficult. Especially when you have allergies, yeah. I love eating sunflowers. I thought me too, but... yeah, Lizzie's right, though. I hate what they're doing to the food in America. Honestly. Like... why? Like, just why? Like, high fructose corn syrup as well. It's put into everything. For no reason. Not like everything, but it's put into a lot of things for like no reason. I'm going a little bit higher, by the way. I have to actually leave. So Lizzie, I can't make the fire resistant things I want because I need my deep shrooms.
Engine powering up.
Oh yeah, that too, yeah. Like, take for example, Starry. You guys know the soda? The lemon lime Sprite-like soda, Starry? I hate Starry. I hate it with a passion. Okay? You know why? I told you back over that. I didn't think I needed deep shrooms, Lizzie. Deep shrooms of all things. I'm allergic to soys. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Oof. I'm sorry about that. But, so Starry. It's a lemon lime soda. It has high fructose corn syrup in it. I despise it. You know why I despise it? Because the same company, I don't remember what company it was that owned Starry, and Sierra Mist. You guys ever hear of Sierra Mist? It's long gone by now. They replaced it with Starry. Sierra Mist used actual cane sugar, guys. The only soda I drink, is the pure cane sugar sodas. Cause like, it's, in my thought process, it's not that it's, the stuff itself that's bad to you, but the surplus of high fructose corn syrup. Sierra Mist was amazing, but Starry's full. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Grace. That's why I despise Starry. They replaced what was a really good tasting soda with whatever that is. That's why parents only drink Mexican cane sugar sodas in glass bottles. Ooh, those would be so good. We found these cans of Coca-Cola that are made with real cane sugar instead of that stuff. So that's what I've been having sometimes. So yeah, why not? I drink Coca-Cola, Sprite, and ginger ale. Ooh, ginger ale's good. So is Sprite. But again, those all have high fructose corn syrup. That's my problem. My problem's not sugar, it's the corn syrup. Okay. We're just going up. We're going up, 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 and up, and up, and up to not get caught by the Leviathan or all the friends that we didn't make along the way. Hurry! Faster! 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 Okay, I think we're safe. Arg! Okay. We're good. But yeah, the glass bottles too add to the flavor, which is fun. Funnily enough. I really like drinking ginger ale because it helps with your stomach aches, and so I just like drinking it now. Just in case you have a stomach ache, you can't really feel it yet. That's fair. Unfortunately, the Mexican Coca-Cola were about, at least the US factories are now using a different formula and not importing the Mexican ones anymore. At least that's what you heard. Interesting. See, I never thought of like the Mexican a version. It's just, it says it has real sugar on it. We're bought. Like, it has the actual cane sugar in it, not the other stuff. And like, you can find it at like Walmart, I think, as well. So, I also remember hearing something about they're gonna try to start using that more. Like, but that was on like maybe one post I saw out of nowhere, and I don't even know if it's true or not. So, I could just be making something up. Okay. But yeah, it's just like they put it all in everything and it's so annoying. It's like, it's just, this is my own conspiracy. Kind of. It's like they're just trying to... They're trying to ruin us with the food. Because, like, I know a lot of issues are also... Like, all the... I don't like to get political on stream, essentially. But, like, all the vaccines and stuff, and also all the different things they're putting in the food and air and stuffs. I feel like they're trying to cause more people to have the disabilities and stuffs. On purpose. They're doing it on purpose. They want us to not be good. I guess it's not really a conspiracy. I'm pretty sure all of you guys feel that way anyway. So, you know. Well, I feel like with the amount of soda I drink, when we have it, your liver is diced, sliced and fried. Oof, then tone it down. You don't want that. I think they want us sick and disabled. So 1, we rely on the government. 2, we are physically unable to fight back. And 3, they can more easily manipulate and drain us of our Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't even think it's a conspiracy. I think it's just true. Is it a conspiracy if it's true? I don't think so. Food in the US has to meet FDA requirements, which makes it less healthy, but it'll never go bad. You say that, but But what if the FDA is making it, worse? Who knows? I don't want to go through the shallows. That's risky. The shallows are risky to go through. I gotta go around.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I will. My things are probably done. I'll get in a moment. Hey, what grabbed me? Ah. I low-key have been losing weight, so you're probably fine. But they won't get me to be physically unable to fight back. Never? Good. Good. You have to be able to care about extending the expiration date, not the actual healthiest of the food. Yeah. I mean, I can't say yeah as if I know that, but I can say yeah as if that's the way it seems. It's like, all the preservatives. Okay, so guys, we got these not microwavable, but like quick single-serve pizzas. Our family joke, like, we got these pizzas just to try as like a snack or whatever. Didn't really know how they were or whatever. We just needed to add more for like our Amazon delivery to like get free delivery or something, or like same day. I don't remember. We looked at the ingredients, and we just called them death pizzas. Like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna eat a death pizza for a snack real quick. We don't have many more, but we aren't gonna waste them. Well, at least I wasn't gonna waste them. Cause like, there were just so many random things that made no sense inside the food. But like, that's just how a lot of food is. There's a lot of unnecessary ingredients. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever be physically able to fight back. Why are they holding all these batteries? Like, funnily enough, I'm also not like, quote unquote, healthy in a lot of regards. I just never really talk about it much because it doesn't really affect me. Sort of. So for me, basically, I just will get exhausted a lot faster doing anything. And if I eat while walking around, I'm done for. The only person online who knew you before you got sick is Rue. None of y'all knew you before then? Yeah. That's bad. It's terrible. They already nerfed you, so And I'm sorry that happened. It's rough. I finally bought like 4 pizzas a few nights ago because we eat a lot and somehow don't gain weight too much. I mean, that's good, kind of. Oh yeah, fluid intake. So, I've actually been to... It is what it is, but I'm not... Yes, exactly. Not gonna let them win. We are going to continue on out of spite, if we have to. Out of pure stubbornness of not letting them win. That's one of the things I'm like, if you're ever feeling like you don't want to keep going, don't let them win, though. Don't let them win. Carry on out of stubbornness. Just be annoying by still going. Annoy the enemy.
Captain, all systems online.
If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna bug the enemy to the end. Until the end. Isn't that either something to do with fast metabolism, slow metabolism? I don't know. I don't know much about metabolism. I just know that So, for me, I never really talk about my health and stuff in a lot of ways. Because I know a lot of people have a lot more things. But technically, I would qualify to be called as someone that has physical disabilities. I go now, I'm taking the enemy. Yeah, exactly. Taking the enemy with you. Gotta increase your stubbornness then, because sometimes the liver / gallbladder want to get the best of me, so yeah, yay. Sorry about that, Lizzie. Because, like, I don't know how to explain it, though. Because I feel like I'm just normal most of the time. But also, I don't actually know if I am. Because... I'll just put it this way. I was in the hospital quite a bit in the past. I even had a few surgeries for stuff. But I never injured myself. Like, they say, like, guys have to, like, go to the hospital a lot because they injure themselves. I never injured myself when I was in the hospital a lot. Or at least a fair bit. I had to take a shot every night for a while because I had growth hormone deficiency, which is something. And like, so we used to go to Disney World all the time. When we were first in Florida, we got passes and stuff. Walking, yeah, oh, you have, I do, yes, actually, I do. I never talk about my stuff much because I just don't feel like it most of the time. Oh, I didn't break that. The seeds. Whatever. I'll go get more. I also have half my thyroid gone, if that constitutes for anything. Oh, but like walking around, like I can put up with walking around at Disney World all day, essentially. That's fair, I'm not gonna pressure you to talk about it. But we're here to listen and support. Yeah, I know I need to be more open about things. Somewhat. It's just one, I know you'll say don't do this and don't compare, but it's hard not to compare about things. Because I feel just fine. Like, all these things were kind of like... Okay, that hurt, but whatever. A lot of these things were like... early on in my life, too, though. So, I kind of... just had it. Should I grow more? I should grow more. So when I leave, I have a lot more. But, I actually probably need to... So, the reason why it was removed was there was a tumor on it. For some reason. I'm gonna blame the food we were talking about before. Because, when I was younger, I did not eat the most healthy things. What I missed, I decided I'm grabbing fast food because I'm tired. You missed that I have stuff, underlying things I never talk about. So you can have issues too. No, I know, Liz, I know, Grace, I know. I know. That's why I'm saying it. So like, we used to have, basically, Rose, I'm just mentioning how I am technically also would qualify as quote-unquote physically disabled a bit. Yeah. And it's not a competition, I'm just, I know. So, here's the thing. If I was with you guys at Universal when you guys went to Reach, I would not have eaten a single bite. Maybe I would have eaten a few bites of food. Which I know you guys would have started to yell at me for. Definitely. But I wouldn't be able to. It literally makes me unable to walk as easily without some sort of pain. Why am I flooding? Why am I flooding? Yep, I understand now. Yeah. But also, it's not, like, good to, for me as well, because I am already a little more underweight than I should be, too. Unfortunately. Okay, where is this leak? I want to go to Disney sometime. You should, it's really fun. It seems really fun from the stories you've heard. It is. Where is this leak? Hold on, guys. I need to find this leak real quick. Currently finding the urge not to grab chocolate sauce vanilla ice cream pops that we bought you last week and chewing gum instead. I mean, why not get them? Yep, you understand now? Yeah. But also just like in general, like my stamina for like doing things, like I can press on. I will press on out of the sheer audacity of pressing on. But like my arms will faint, like they don't retain muscle as much. I'm telling you this, you need to check for flooding before you make your home. There was no flooding. Nothing should have hit my thing.
Draining systems initiated.
There was no reason for that to be caused, okay? Can't eat processed foods or sugar sweets because of liver or oof. That's, yeah. That's not fun. And this, friends, is why I keep your base small, but that's no fun. Maybe you need reinforcements? No, that's also... I have plenty of reinforcements. It's fine. We're safe now. It's fine. Maybe I accidentally crashed into it or something. Like, okay, so like my stamina, it runs out very quickly. Like if I cannot run. I cannot run. If I run, I will literally be out of breath so quickly. Like, and I need water. I need a ton of water to sustain myself when doing any physical activities. KB Pro, welcome in. How's it going? Hope things are going well. Welcome, welcome. Poor thing. Nah, it's all good. That's just how it is. That's just how it is for me. Yeah. Like you're well, hope you're into 7 secrets of the deep. I am. I discovered there's bugs that latch onto my boat and they're disgusting and I hate them with a passion. It is what it is, but that's rough. Man, yeah. But here's the thing. It doesn't really bother me. Also, thank you for the lurk and hope you have a good rest of your day and God bless as well. I used to know how to cope with it. That's huge. Yeah. Yeah, it's water hydration really helps for me. I was gonna say something. That's why I also really despise the heat of Florida. Like, I can endure walking slowly. But yeah. But what was I gonna say? I probably actually should get some things checked a bit more, because it's been a while. For any of that, like with my thyroid. As here, slow walking or DJ forcing you to walk slow helped. Yeah. Slow walking definitely helps with that. You hate Florida, Pennsylvania is better because it's cold. Agreed. Though I like Florida. In the winter, it's nice. I die. That's why this house that we saw is nice. It has storm shutters, and I'll just keep my windows storm shutters closed all the time. So I was saying though, I need to actually go back to a hospital to get things checked for my thyroid again. Because the reason half of it was removed was because of a tumor. As I was saying, I didn't get to finish. Because of the food. I blame the food. I blame the government. And I just need to make sure that, you know, nothing's happening. Well, it's just fine, honestly. I'm just putting it out there. Because I'm already talking about things about myself. Because I need to get better at allowing that to happen. So yeah, anything else? I don't really think of anything else to say though. So I think I'm good. That's about all. That's about all of my my things. And I also realized though that I need to be more open about my stuff too, cause like Grace and DJ and y'all, I know a lot more about you guys than you guys do about me, and I feel like that's very unbalanced. Too much. Too much so. And especially us bringing stuff up out of nowhere too. And I also learned that it could also be why I feel a lot tired a lot of the days. We aren't upset though, you share what you want, we're happy to listen. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I'm trying to let myself. I'm trying to let myself. That's all. Let myself do it. Next time you go to the hospital for a checkup, have had one in years. You're gonna get checked for autism because you feel like you have symptoms. I guess you can call them. I mean, potentially, but again, as I was talking about earlier in the video before you came here, Jax, I was talking a lot about how ADHD and autism very heavily correlates with personality and intuition of the MBTI scale. But I already went into all that. It's something. But yeah. I think that's all. That's all. All I was talking about being healthy is like, and I'm like, yes, that's great. Immediately gets fast food. Honestly though, that's another thing. They make it so hard to just be healthy. They make it so hard to be healthy. Can also be caused by certain things we eat. Ooh. Yeah. See, I can agree with that. That is true. Also gotta run for dinner, Willark. Alrighty, have a nice dinner. I'll probably be ending soon anyway. For my own dinner. Yeah, thanks for listening. It does feel nice to actually speak about these things before. Because like a lot of the days, a lot of the starts of streams, I'm like, I feel tired. Like, yes, I'm a night owl. Yes, I stay up till 2:30 a.m. before I go to sleep. And yes, I wake up at 11 some days. But I just sometimes feel really tired. Which, I was looking into that a little bit. And I was told it could correlate with my thyroid thingy. But here's the crazy thing. My thyroid has been gone. Like the half of it that's been gone has been gone my entire life, basically. So, for all I know, I could actually be a lot worse than I think. But I've never had a frame of reference. Like, I never had a memory to where it was good. A memory to where it's like, everything's been all fine and dandy. To compare, to like, know it with. Being vulnerable is okay, it doesn't make you weak. I wasn't born with your dory brain. Your dory brain was a result from a car wreck I was left in 2019. Ooh. Your car got swiped and wasn't bad, but left you with a bad concoction or MRI chemical they used for the test and caused the injury. Oh, I'm sorry, Lizzie. That's terrible. But yes, I know. I'm trying to work on allowing myself to be. Cause like, here's the thing. I know that I can be vulnerable and stuff, so I don't have to, like, be... Like, I literally am not in any position to where I feel like I have to be, other than me thinking that I do? It's odd. Because it isn't one of the symptoms, like, you have to know what's going on and something changes or something sudden happens. It just makes you, like, get really stressed. And like you're really organized too. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely autism, ADHD is definitely something with a lot of nuance to is it actually that or is it just similar traits that aren't as heavy? Cuz another thing is I feel like they might try to sell like ADHD meds to people that don't even need it. Because, guess what? It's a business. It's still a business. Why would they care if you actually have ADHD or not? Why would they care if they can sell you something and you pay for it? Like, Why would they care if it's true or not? So long as you think it's true. That's another conspiracy. Yeah, low-key probably have autism because that's literally you. That's fair. And it's not necessarily a bad thing either. It's just no using it as an excuse. Or the antidepressants a lot of people are on it that don't. Yes! Exactly. And like with dentists or hospitals, why would they want you to get better? Why? What money is it for helping people? There's no money in helping the people get cured. There is money in creating a reoccurring patient to constantly come. Like, that's just business practice. You look at it as a business standpoint. Why are they gonna... It's not a charity. What, like, you know? That, like, I went to the dentist to get one of my, like, a tooth cavity that I did have removed. When they took the stuff, they said, oh yeah, there's some here and here and here. Like, no, there's not. I'm pretty sure some of those, no, there's not. You just want more money from me. That's all. That's why I don't trust the doctors or people as much. Obviously, not all doctors or dentists that way. Some genuinely do want to help people. I'm not going to categorize everyone into one set. Basically, we're done Subnautica, guys. This is chats with Dans. This is, how do I make this rhyme? Dialogues with Dans? I don't know. Whatever. Like, Dan's TED Talks. Yes, exactly. Loki, wonder how many friends are gonna react if I tell them they have autism. If I do, because they like joking about people like that. Oof. One, they shouldn't really joke about people like that. It's not nice, but you know, you do you, I suppose. Maybe you can turn it into a joke against them or something. I don't know. But you know, discussion with friends. Yeah, discussion with friends. Dan's discussion with friends. I'm actually talking about my life a bit more. I never do that, guys. I never do that. Like, when it comes to letting myself, like, cry at all, I don't let myself do that if I'm in a position where someone can notice and then ask why. Like, that's the biggest thing. I just don't want to be asked why, I guess. I don't know. It's odd. It's weird. And I probably do have a lot of pent-up things about things. Or, like, even just feeling in general. Sometimes I will subconsciously block, like, not consciously. I like being consciously in control of feelings and stuff. But I need to take the kyanite out of here. I subconsciously will block some things. Like, I won't let myself for many things like get excited or be surprised or shocked or all sorts of stuff. And I don't even know why, I just kind of do. I feel like we're friends though because even though we don't know each other IRL, we can relate really well. And just talking about things we don't really just talk about, like your stomach surgery. Yeah, yeah, we're friends here. Yes. There's obviously different levels of friendship between a lot of people, but that's how it works. Discussion with Dan's what I meant. Yeah, I know. Discussions with Dan's. Yes, I got too much kyanite now. What else do I want to say? Because this is a good conversation. Herm. No, I don't want to unload the battery. But, like, another thing is, too, though, I am very... So, I overthink a lot, too. I know a lot of people do, but, like, I Literally will overthink how to punctuate my sentences, okay? Like, it's that bad some days. Which is another reason why I find it difficult to just bring stuff up. Ever. You never have too much of anything in this game, you need to pay off your debt somehow. That's fair, that's fair. But yeah. Guess you guys got a little sneak peek. Little sneak peek into me, I guess. Some exclusive content. Yes, I really also overthink things. Yeah, it happens. But like, that's why I'm also not very good. Like, I'm really bad at like when someone's going through a hard time, being encouraging and stuff. Like, I'll be there for you, but I can't be as motivational or say the things as much. Also, in response to the thyroid thing, fatigue can 100% be caused by partial or full thyroid removal. Mom had her thyroid removed, and it's shocking how much that tiny organ affected energy and function. Yeah, see, that's fair. I just don't know. I just can't know for myself because I never had a frame of reference. Also, you're finally home. Welcome back. Glad you finally made it home. You survived a long, arduous trek through the dangerous pathways full of missiles moving at high speeds. I mean, that's not inaccurate, right? Driving.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say, though, but I don't remember. Yeah, I listen to your problems, but I don't usually try to give advice or anything because you overthink, like, what if I give bad advice? Yes, exactly! What if I give bad advice? I mean, I will still give advice if I have to. If I'm the only one there, I will try. If I'm the only one. If other people are there, and I know they've got it covered, I'll kind of just agree with them and echo their sentiments. And if they overlook a very important point that I think of, I will try to bring that up. But yeah. Yeah. It's something. It's something. Life is something, guys. I got your Jesus chicken despite saying you would cook dinner. I'm just exhausted and need something easy. Well, Chick-fil-A is pretty good chicken. So, you know.
Vital signs stabilizing.
You should, guys, did you know Chick-fil-A tastes really, really good on Sunday? You buy it on Saturday, right? And then you save it and then reheat it in an air fryer. Actually, don't quote me on that. I've never tested it myself. I will speak on a lot of things I never test myself, guys. Which is fun. The way I work is I can think of how things might be without actually knowing. I don't know if they'd actually work or not. So I'll always say, but, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Is that all? Is that stream today? I want to exit Subnautica. That's Subnautica for today, guys. Yay. I don't want to be done talking, though. This is a good conversation. I don't want to end yet. That's just all of the Subnautica-ing. I'm not going to continue with the Subnautica because I'm just running in circles. And I'm just going to waste my resources. I'm not done yet, though. I don't want to end yet. I'm just... You guys get black screen. You guys get Subnautica screen. Can't confirm does taste good in air fryer, at least the nuggets do. Yeah, exactly. Life is low-key scary, not for the weak. Not for the weak. Like, why don't they give people warning before being born about what are they getting into? I mean, fair, but that might be that could be, well, you know. But life also has a lot of good things, a lot of good moments. Honestly. Just look the bad things in the eye and tell them, ha, no. You know? Just don't let them win out of pure spite if you have to. That's my thought process. Just carry on. Don't let them win. Because if they win, then they won. And we don't want them to win. It's that simple. What else is there? Oh, because yeah, I liked having a nicer conversation though. I can't do that. I think I'll let my fears win. Okay, so I let some fears take over a little bit in terms of overthinking, but also like diving into the Subnautica depths. Those are scary. I also don't really like conflict too much, but I will stand my ground if I need to. But I always try to look for a middle ground. I'll know. I don't know. Let's see. Because I'm being more open today. What else do I want to mention? What else do I want to mention? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly feel like I already covered at least all the things covering my health. Related to my health. Realistically. I don't like conflict until I do and then hands get thrown. That is so fair. Actually, I do like watching drama from a distance. I'll admit. Part of me wants to get caught up in some drama. Just to see what happens. But also, I don't like conflict and stuff. But you know, it's just like not reality TV. It's just like a drama. Like you're just watching from a distance. It's just entertainment. I'll stand my ground out of spite, but if I have nothing to be spiteful towards that person about... No, don't be spiteful towards the person. Don't be spiteful towards the person. Be spiteful towards evil. You gotta despise the enemy. I've had enough Twitch drama, you're good. See, that's fair, Rose, that's fair. I just... From a distance. I might get caught up in some, in the future if I grow big, inadvertently. It might happen. That's all I'm saying. It's a possibility. And I'm not... That's another thing too, though, with the overthinking. I have my Twitter, right? I hardly post outside of there for things. Like just posting literally anything. It's literally my space to just do what I want. And I still won't. Like... I know I don't have to. I know I don't have to. So, that's the first and foremost. But it's just like... It's weird. I have no Twitter, Insta, TikTok, Discord, or Snapchat. You literally only have YouTube. Oof. Oof. But that's fair. Honestly. I got Discord, surprisingly enough. I got it for a volunteer thing that I did relating to Zelda. I hardly do anything there. I just exist. I don't even know what I do. I need to like work on some speedrun guides or something. I'm really bad at this. I had Twitter for 30 minutes and then deleted it. Oof. That's fair. See, I like to be in the know. So, for me, hearing about a lot of negatives don't get me down. Because I like to be in the know. If that makes sense. I don't want to like, it's also like good for a lot of other things. Like, just news, game news, political news, because I do not keep up with politics at all. But like sometimes I'll get a passing thingy. I miss so many sneak peeks to your favorite Roblox game because you can't have Discord. I have to get sneak peeks to your cousin's YouTubers that have Discord. That's fair. Although I don't. Sometimes I feel like things reveal too much with your sneak peeks. Thing is, your cousin is younger than me. Well, maybe your cousin shouldn't have it. Who knows? I used to be in the know at a distance. Yeah, I like to be in the know at a distance. Otherwise, I absorb all the emotion. Okay, see, that's fair. That's fair. That's a totally fair assessment. And good for you for, like, noticing that and saying no. But I want to watch it all. I like seeing the things. I don't like drama happening and stuff, but I like to know. But also, sometimes knowledge is a curse. In a lot of ways. It definitely sparks more overthinking. It definitely can spark more overthinking. That's fine. Hence why I'm not on Discord as much as I used to be, just so overwhelming for you. See, that's fair. I just observe. I am just there as well, Rose. I'm kind of just floating there. There are things you know that I don't want to know anymore. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm really only active when us mods of Catherine, Naomi are like in a VC. How's this homestead gonna be heading out? Have a wonderful evening. Alrighty, have a wonderful evening, Lizzie. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I should probably end myself as well soon. Unfortunately. But like, yeah, I just vibe. I just exist. Again, I use it just to be in the know. But yeah. See, I don't get notified when people are on VC. Oh. See, I just chronically check it all the time. I'm chronically online. I just glance over. Rose! Rose! Yeah, we just go through life, yeah. Rose, you want me to ping you? You want me to just ping you if I'm in the VC and we're all there? I can ping you, I can DM you. Yes? Okay, I will. We haven't hung out in the VC in a while, but yes. I will. Got it. Noted. Let me actually note it. No, if I write it down, I'm gonna forget. Funny thing is, sometimes writing things down makes me forget. But, yeah. I guess this is where I should call it. I really love having deeper conversations, though. Like, admittedly, as much as I don't like talking about myself, it was a little nice. Honestly. Because I know I need to speak about stuff more. Like, I need to be... Like, I know obviously it's good to have boundaries and stuff. The problem is I seclude myself into unhealthy levels of not. Let's get to know more about you? Yeah. Reverse psychology type notes. Anyways, if you're ending now, bye Dance. Goodbye, Jax. Well, real quick though, another thing on reverse psychology. I try to reverse psychology and like use the irony of life to my advantage. Does that make sense? Like, so you're gonna become canon you? I mean, probably not at all. I am nothing like Jax from the show. At all. From that show. Not in the slightest. But, the irony and craziness, not craziness, but like the way irony works in life is I like to use it to my advantage. Somehow. It's worked out for me more than it should have, I think. I don't know. Because you say you don't tell people much, which is what Jack does? Yeah, but that's just one thing. That's just one thing. And I can know the no, okay? I know I would never let myself spiral. Too stubborn for that. I've got the audacity to not do that. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end. We're gonna rate out character trait, yeah, but there's a lot of character traits across characters. It's actually, I've found no characters. Maybe one, maybe, and that's just because I've called it the most, but I haven't found many characters at all that even barely resemble me in media. Like, a lot of people can look at people and be like, oh, that character's so me. Nope. Like, traits here and there, yeah, singular traits, but you know. Do we raid into Frey and annoy him not telling him how cute he is? I think I was gonna raid Frey anyway. I just end YouTube before I raid out. So, that's where we end now. I thank you all for watching here on the YouTube side of things. I'll be live again with more Paper Mario tomorrow. We'll be heading into the purple streamer in the ocean. Yeah. And see you next stream. See you next stream, Jax. Thanks for being here. I'll see you all later.